but we don't need that at the moment, so that's fine. Let's uncover the next card. Don't let it be another item. No, okay. Because otherwise you would think that I'm cheating, which I'm definitely not. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm showing you Cavern Shuffle Maze of the Minotaur by Gravy Boat Games. This was supposed to be a Kickstarter preview. Unfortunately, the Kickstarter has already ended because I just got the copy a little bit too late to push out a video, but there will be a late pledge option just in case you like what you see here today. You can still get a copy for yourself in just a little bit, I suppose. Shouldn't be too long. Alright, so what is this? Well, this is actually Solitaire. And this is like Solitaire with a few extra added rules. So we have this fantasy theme here. Let me just show you a few cards. Let me get all of this out like this. So you see we have this fantasy theme here, but in essence we are just playing Solitaire. These are all almost all sorted now because, well, I just had played another game a little while ago. So before we get started with the video, as usual, grab yourself a tea and let's do this. Very good. Of course, you're also welcome if you drink a cup of coffee. All right. So before I will get into the game and show you how it plays, let me just quickly set it up. Alright, and that already is the setup of the game. So what you see here is, if you know your Solitaire and Patience games and everything, that, yep, it looks just exactly like Solitaire pretty much, with a few changes. Just as a little refresher, the regular Solitaire you can play with just regular playing cards, right? And what you do in essence is you start amassing piles up here. You start with an ace and then you go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up all the way to the king. You do that for all 4 stacks and you win the game, right? And here you can stack different suits on top of each other to get these sorted and ready to go up there. There are a few changes here in this game and some of them you can already see. So first of all, let's start with the most obvious. We do have the hero cards right here, right? We do have barbarians, we have rangers, clerics, and also we have the rogues. The ranger and rogues are of the chaotic suit. These are indicated by the gray color. And the barbarian, the clerics have the orange color. These are the lawful suit. It doesn't really matter how they're called. It's just important that they're different colors and these need to be stacked in alternating sequence, so to speak. So the second difference is that we have the monsters here. And also we have obstacles. Monsters and obstacles can only be defeated by your party. Your party will be the cards that you amass up here. I will get to that a little bit later when it's time. And also we have items. Items are single use and they just help you with specific aspects of the game. We do have the short rest at the beginning that we can use. With this one we can just shuffle our explore pile here. And last thing, if I'm not mistaken, is the Minotaur. Every time we put a card up here in our party, the Minotaur just moves one to the right. When he's at the end, he's going to turn around and move to the left then. This is just to block specific columns for us. That's pretty much it. So let's just hop right into the game and I will just show you how all of this works. So first of all, let's see if we can stack anything. We can. The barbarian, this one here is the level 1 barbarian. So that is the bottom card in a regular Solitaire game. That would be the ace. So let's just put him up here. We put something up there. So that means the Minotaur will move one to the right. So now this column is blocked, but we do have a passage here, how it's called. This is like an empty column. We can put everything, like a 10, which is the highest card. We could put a 10 here and then put other cards below it. So we just uncovered the 6 here. And now we see we cannot really do anything, right? We would need a party level of 10 to defeat that fanatic. We only have a party level of 1 at the moment because that's level 1. Had we let's say we would have built all the way up to a 6, then we would have a party level of 6, depending on whatever else we get here. And I think I will just scoot everything a little bit down here because then we can see the barbarian a little bit better. Also the draw pile. All right, and that potion, that is an item we can take. This one is set aside, and then we can add +5 to any encounter. When used, removed from the game. So right now we're level 1. If I would add it, then we would be level 6. But with level 6 we can't do anything. So let's just put that here where our items are at the moment. Let's just put them at the bottom like this. Alright, so we can review that one. Oh, another item. We are quite lucky at the moment. There are 4 items in the game. We already have 3. The treasure, set aside, level up 1 adventurer in your party. Place this card over top of any class to indicate the next level. So I could just put that here and then that will be Barbarian level 2. But we don't need that at the moment, so that's fine. Let's uncover the next card. Don't let it be another item. No, okay. Because otherwise you would think that I'm cheating, which I'm definitely not. Alrighty, so what else do we have here? 6-8, we cannot stack anything. We cannot do anything, so let us just explore. And explore means we put 3 cards here, just like in a regular solitaire game. And then the top card we can use to put it down here, but we can't. So let's just scooch these together and deal the next 3 cards. Oh, this row card, we want that, right? The 5 we can now put here. Remember, in alternating colors, right? So 6, and now we can go 5. The next one here would be a orange 4. We have a rogue here, that is very good. We have the next level 1 character. We have put something up there. Let me put these like aside here. We don't need this at the moment. Let me just put them here like this. Or like to the very left here, actually. Give me a moment. There we go. So that means the Minotaur now moves 1 further. The 4 here we can neither put up there, nor can we put it down here. So that's fine. Is there anything else we can do? I don't see anything. No, not really. So there's... Oh, the cleric. We have all the cards that we need. Uncover. That is an obstacle. That is especially for the ranger, it says up here. Increase the difficulty for each obstacle encounter completed in order. 1, 3, 5, 7. That means the first obstacle will need a hero on adventure level of 1 for the ranger. We don't have any ranger up here. But let's say we had a ranger up here, level 1. We could just remove that obstacle from the game. Right, that would be cool. And the next obstacle would then need a level of 3, depending on which character it is for. But we will get to that when we get to that. All right, 7. The 7 we can actually put down here. That is pretty cool. And then we can take the 6 and the 5 and put them there. So you see, in alternating order and always like going down from the top. So let's uncover that one. That is a 2 for the cleric. Okay, I thought for the barbarian first, but that's the cleric actually. Nothing we can do here, I think. No, I don't see anything. So we have an obstacle here for the cleric. We don't have any cleric up here, so nothing we can do yet. Alright, 7 we can't put anywhere. We cannot really do anything at the moment. That's fine. That's just how Solitaire works. Sometimes you just go through the deck a little bit. The 9 we cannot put it anywhere either. Let's just continue here. We have a swarm. Level 5, party level 5. So we have a party level of 2, right? Level 1 plus level 1, that's level 2. We don't have enough for that, but we could get rid of that by using our potion of might, if you remember, right? That one adds plus 5 for that encounter. But that's not really necessary. There's a 4 for the cleric behind it, which we don't really need. So that is fine. We don't really need that. Let me just put these here like this. Okay, so let's just continue with the last 3 cards. We have a Mimic, level 15, we cannot do anything. Alright, so what we do now is, we just take the entire stack, we just turn it over without shuffling it, and then we start dealing out cards again. Now you may think, yeah, well, but we just went through the entire deck. Yeah, but we took a few cards from there, took it down, so now, and put them down here, so now the order is a little bit different, right? Because we have removed a few cards, but we can't do anything here. 10. Okay, we do have a passage here, remember? So we can put the 10 down here, and that frees up the cleric. So, and now we have a 2 here for the cleric. Let's put that... Oh, no. We can't do that because we just put a card up there. The Minotaur is going to move, and now you see what happens. Now I would like to have that 2 here and put it up there, but I can't because the Minotaur is blocking it. So I need to put something else at the top first before I can use that. That's pretty bad because that would free up quite a bit of stuff. But we can't do it. The 4 we cannot use either, so we are pretty stuck here. That is pretty bad. That is really bad timing, but it's good for showing off how it works to you. So we need for the cleric level 1, we do have that, but it doesn't really help us to remove that because we can't defeat the enemy below there anyway. So let's just continue. We need some card we can put up here, like a rogue 2 or barbarian 2 would be great. Cleric 7, can't really do anything with that. Okay, it doesn't look too good at the moment. Let's just see what we can do. 9, we cannot do anything there either. Alright. Not that great. The swarm level 5. We have a 4 there for the cleric. which doesn't help us either. So no, can't do anything. And then these cards we already know, nothing we can do there. So we cannot go through here again, but it won't really help us too much. So I think I will have to use the short rest here. Right, so I will use the short rest. We just remove it from the game. And that means we can now shuffle our deck here. That will be important. Did I miss any cards here that I could have put someplace? I don't think so. I don't think so. Can we level anything up? Not really. No, I don't think so. So let me just continue here. Let's just hope they are in a better order now, that we can actually work with those. There are solitaire games where you lose pretty quickly because you are just unlucky. Uncover, that is for the ranger. We don't have a ranger yet, so that doesn't matter. Let's just continue. That too, we would need that. Oh, we can put the 9 down here. That is great. And now we can do a few things. We don't have an 8 we can put there, but we have the 2 that we can put on top of the barbarian, level 2. And now the Minotaur will keep moving, and now we can level up the cleric. That is nice. Let's uncover that. That's a 4. We don't have a 3 for the barbarian, but that doesn't really, we don't really need that at the moment anyway. And also, since I leveled up the cleric, this one goes one further here. Okay, I think that's all. Oh no, the 4, I could put the 4 here, but it doesn't, I don't really have to do that now because I can only put a 10 there. I don't have a 10. That's fine for now. I will rather leave this here in case I get another orange 4. So let's just continue exploring. Oh, the 3 barbarian, that is great. Let's take this one here. So the Minotaur will keep moving, and since it's at the end, we will just turn around here. The 2 rogue, that is also good. So Minotaur will go over here. The Fanatic has a level of 10. We have a level of 7 at the moment. Okay, we are getting places. So you see that one shuffle was actually pretty good. Anything else we can do? Well, the barbarian, I could put it there, but we don't have a 10, so it doesn't really matter yet. Not really. Let's just continue for now. Let's see what we get here. Ranger level 3 doesn't really help us. Well, that's why I left it there. I cannot put the 3 down there. But that one also doesn't really help us because we don't have a ranger there yet. And I don't want to clog up the barbarian yet. So let's just leave it like this. I will not take it. Rogue level 4. Alright, we have a rogue level 2 here. We don't have a rogue level 3. So I could use the treasure to level up the rogue to put that there. I don't think we really need it. I think I will wait a little bit longer for that. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's see here. The Mimic level 15. We cannot defeat it. Not yet. And last card is a Cleric level 4. Does that one help us? Not really either, but we can take the 4 and put it down here at least. Alright, that was that. So let's just continue. Let's just see what we get here. Uncover, that is for the ranger. We don't have a ranger yet. Yeah, that is pretty bad. We need the ranger and we don't have it up here. So it will be somewhere down there. Yeah, that will be kind of tough to get. But let's see. The 9 cleric does not help us at all. We cannot do anything there. Alright. This doesn't look too good at the moment. The 7 barbarian, we cannot do anything either. I can put a 4 up there. I would need a 5 or a 6 barbarian. The 6 is there. The 5 isn't anywhere to be seen. That could help. Putting the 4 and the 5 there. Then using the treasure and then putting the 7 there. Right? With that we could like advance quite a bit. But not yet. Not at the moment. So, sacrifice for the cleric. Does that help us? Yeah, that's that stupid rogue again. But we need to continue somehow. We need that ranger there. That one will be quite tough to get, I suppose. But I think it makes sense to now do that, right? So, level 1 cleric. So I can defeat this one here and put it aside. Just so that we like shake up the cards a little bit. And then here the Mimic we cannot defeat yet. Okay, so let me go through one more time. And then see if we can do anything now. So, still, we cannot do that with the Ranger here because we still need that one. The Cleric 9, of course we cannot do anything there yet. Oh, this looks really bad. Might be that we are stuck. 7. That would mean that I would have to like redeal the game and do it again, because that was a pretty short playthrough actually then. 9, we cannot do anything. Not really, no. And then we have the mimic. So I think we are stuck. Let me just check. 3, 5, 7. Well, we could get, what we could do now is, you know what? I will use the potion of might now, plus 5. So now we have a level of 12, so we can get rid of the fanatic. I think that's like the right thing to do. So we can continue here a little bit. Oh, we have the ranger. Okay, that is the answer to all our prayers. Put the ranger up there. Let me just turn that over first. Then we put the Minotaur over here. Then we put the ranger. Actually, let me do it differently, I think. 2, 4. Let me put the... No, I don't need that now. Let me put the ranger up here. So now we can continue a little bit better. Here now we have a dead end. That's another obstacle for the rogue. But now, since the second obstacle we need to defeat, it needs a strength of 3. Level of 3, we only have a level of 2 at the moment. But that will change also quite soon. Then let me put the 3 for the cleric up there. Then the 4 for the cleric up there. So, you know, now we're gaining levels. That is good. And I think that is almost it. We need like one more for the rogue in order to get rid of that dead end. But now we have a bit of stuff here. There isn't anything else we can do at the moment. That's fine. Yeah, so I could now put the treasure here on top. Rogue would be level 3, and then we could defeat that dead end. But let's now go through our pile of cards again, see if we can do more things. Because now we do have that ranger, but it's only level 2. We need one more level. We can get rid of that and then have the minor illusion. That would be really good. But I will just wait a little bit more and see if we can. Let's go through one more time and just see. The 9 for the cleric, we cannot do anything. There's the level 3. We need that one. The 7. We can't get. We need that 3 over there. Can we get rid of the 7 somehow? I don't think so. We would need an 8 here first. Let's go through one more, like to the end and see. 9. We couldn't do anything there. And here we have a mimic. 3, 5, 7. We are level 11. That doesn't work either. Okay. Alrighty. Then we will probably have to do that with the 3 here, right? Let me just see. Yeah, we would need that. That would help quite a bit, actually. So let me do that. Let me put the treasure here on top of the ranger. So now that is level 3. So now we can defeat that obstacle here. That's good. And we get the minor illusion. That's the last item we're missing. We can place this onto any sequence to continue the sequence in the specific suit, right? And then we can just remove it whenever it's not needed anymore. That is pretty good. So for example, we could put like an 8, this as an 8 here, and then we could put the 7 there, whatever, right? What we needed there. So here, that is for the barbarian. We need a level of 5 for the barbarian, which we don't have. So we cannot get rid of that, but that's just at the end of the deck, so we don't need to get rid of it anyway. So 9 cleric, you cannot do anything there. All right. 1, 2, 3. There is the ranger we need. We need that ranger, right? But then again, we have now defeated another obstacle, so I don't know if we can defeat this here. But let's see what we can do. I think it might actually make sense. It might actually make sense to do that. To put the minor illusion here. No, that doesn't make sense. We have the rogue level of 3 at the moment, right? So no, we don't need that anymore. No, we don't need that anymore. I don't know what we need. I'm a little bit stuck at the moment, but let's just see. Let's just continue here for now and see. We have the 9 there, and here we have the mimic. Okay, I see. So let's put the barbarian up here. I don't think we need that anymore. 4, 6, 8. Now we have a level of 12. Okay, the Minotaur moves over there and turns around. Okay, so now we have a new order here, I think, of cards. We need a 4 here of the ranger, right? Also, what we need is to like kind of get these off here. The cleric level 8, we cannot get this. The rogue level 6 doesn't really help us there anyway. We have like a lot of high numbers here. That's pretty bad. So the ranger is now uncovered here, right? But we have put the treasure there instead of the ranger, so we can just remove that one. What I rather would like to do is remove the treasure and put the ranger there, so we can see it easier what we actually used there. All right, the Brood Mother, we are too weak for that one. Rogue level 4. That doesn't work because we need the 3 first. Yeah, I think 4, 6, 10, 13. We need 2 more so we can get rid of that Mimic at least. All right, let me just check if there's anything we can do, but I don't really think so at the moment. What we could do, we could put the 5, 6, 7 over here so we could free up the Barbarian, but we can't get that up to an 8 either, right? That wouldn't work. The 6 here, we need a 4 and 5. So yeah, that is an issue. I think we actually lost the game. Yeah, I think we lost the game. But instead of doing a completely new playthrough now, because the video would be way too long for that, what I will just do, just like that, I will just put these over there. Just imagine that would be okay, right? Usually you couldn't do that, just so we can continue the game a little bit, right? So now we could level up the Ranger here. We could level up that Ranger, so I can just show you how the game would continue, right? If we actually like were more lucky and played the game correct, like if we were able to continue a little bit further. So you see, I'm just leveling up the heroes here. This is how you would usually do that, right? Did I already move the Minotaur? I'm not sure. Let me just move it just in case. 5 here. There we go. And that is all we can do here at least. Okay, so let's continue here. So I just did a little cheat move just in order to be able to show you how the game would continue. But maybe we'll lose anyway, right? I mean, let's see. Maybe we'll lose anyway. It almost looks like it. That 9 we cannot put anywhere. And then we have the Mimic. 4, 7, 12. We have a level of 18. So we can remove this one here. And difficulty costs 1 power less per obstacle encounter completed, which are 2. So this is only level 13. So you can get rid of that one. But the 9 here doesn't help us either. All right. Let's just continue here. Rogue 6. Can't do anything with that. 7. 4, 7, 12, 18. 18. Okay, then we can actually do that. Let us do that. I will put the minor illusion over here. That is now a gray 8, right? So a chaotic 8, so to speak. So now I can put the Barbarian there, and this one is difficulty costs 1 power less per enemy encounter completed. We have completed 2 enemy encounters. I can see that just off screen. That's power 18, and we also have a power of 18 here, right? That means this one we can defeat. We can free up the 9 here, which we don't need. Which we can't use, I mean. And the 9 we can't use either. Alright, so I think we're through again. So I'm not able to win today. So the 6 we can put down here. That is fine. We only have an 8 here. I need to get this Minotaur off here. Because I think I can... No, I can't. I can't finish off the dead end anyway. 7, we can put that anywhere. Okay. The 4, oh yeah, the 4 Rogue here. This one we can definitely defeat because we definitely have a level of 5. The 9 I cannot do anything with, and the 9 neither. So we have a lot of high cards here. Like a lot of the cards we need are trapped down there. That is a shame. Yeah, we can't do anything with the 9. We can't do anything with that 9. That's all we can do. There is nothing we can put up here, I think. No, we can't. So this means we actually now lose the game. That will not cheat again. But that is how you would play Cavern Shuffle. If you actually did finish the game, how it would look like is you would like level up like the heroes. You would keep leveling up the heroes up here, right? So let's just see if we could do that here. Like this. So for example, let's say like this was like we were further into the game, we were actually able to like almost finish the game, right? And then we would continue here. And then you see now we have a poly level of, then we would like the Minotaur would move 1 more. And then we would have a poly level of exactly 30. And you see the Minotaur has a power of 30. So we can remove that Minotaur, wouldn't block anything anymore. And we would win the game. And then we can just do the rest and finish off the game as usual, right? Put like all the cards up here. We can also defeat that obstacle. And then we would put everything up here, right? And that is how we would then, at the end, win the game. Oh, that was wrong, by the way. That was the cleric over there. right? But that was how we would then finish the game. So that was a little bit messy, just because I was really unlucky and I was not able to win the game at all, right? I like even had to cheat once to like be able to continue playing for you, and couldn't even win then. But that is how Solitaire works, right? Solitaire is a very, very luck-driven game, right? And there is a bit of strategy, of course, in there, of course, and you have a little bit of strategy here with like all the item cards and stuff, right? But like in general, it is a very luck-driven game. It's possible that you play like 5 games, only win once or twice. That is just pretty normal for that game. So yeah, so that concludes my playthrough of Cavern Shuffle, Maze of the Minotaur. But how do I like the game? Well, let me tell you. So first of all, like the most obvious, the theme and the artwork, these are pretty nice. Solitaire with a role-playing fantasy touch is a pretty cool idea, and the artwork fits this quite well also. But what do I think about the gameplay? Well, essentially this is Solitaire with just a few differences. And these differences are pretty minor. You just have a few enemies that you need to defeat, and obstacles that probably prevent you from progressing, but you also get a few items, on the other hand, that do help you out. While this is quite basic, I do enjoy this theme that is put on the classic formula of Solitaire. So if you enjoy Solitaire, you will also like this. If you don't like Solitaire, well, this will not change your mind. One thing I do need to say though is that this game makes the game of Solitaire more replayable, since the special cards do shake up the game quite a bit. Honestly, I'm not sure I would actually take this game with me, since a regular deck of cards gives me just more flexibility by being able to play more games, right? But if I wanted to play a more interesting version of Solitaire at home, where I have the game anyway, I think I'd rather pull out Cavern Shuffle than a regular deck of cards, because I definitely like the idea here and how the gameplay is shaken up by the special cards and everything. So I think that is pretty cool. Just a quick playthrough and a short review, but I hope that I got the idea across. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to check out the Kickstarter page and just keep an eye on there for the late pledge. That should also come up quite soon. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I want to thank all of you for your support. Especially I want to thank all my generous Patreons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thecos and Ryan Hall for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for your generosity. You can support me by watching, liking and commenting on my videos. You can subscribe to my channel if you like my content enough. You can support me on Patreon, and you can join my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.